This weekend we're at Mill Hill Farm in Darsham. Well, good morning. We're off on a cheeky weekend, just 2 nights this time, 40 miles or so up the road to a place called Darsham. I haven't been here before. It's an award-winning site, and little Ethel here is staying at home this weekend. We've just taken the van, just Sue and I on our own, and I've been watching the weather all morning. We're due to get a little band of rain through any minute now, and it's going to last until sort of mid-late afternoon, but hopefully we're going to have a fine weekend. We've decided to leave the bicycles at home purely because of the showery forecast, but let's get in, Bertie, get down onto the site and see what it's like. We'll take you with us. Well, since we arrived it's been a bit rainy. It's brightening up a bit now. We've had a couple of hours of rain and I'm steaming up just slightly, so I've just come in from outside walking the dog, so you can see lovely view out the front windows here, which I'll show you in a few minutes. But I thought I'd take a moment just to show you the website of this particular site and where we are on the East Suffolk coast. So here we are on the website of the site here. It's Mill Hill Farm campsite in Darsham, which is just slightly northeast of Yoxford on the A12. So if you find Yoxford on your map and head towards Westleton, you'll find Darsham, and the site is along that road. And we noticed that this has won the Norfolk and Suffolk Tourism Award for 2019 as being the winner of the best campsite and caravanning experience, and we wondered why that might be. So here we are having a look, and as you can see, quite a nice website. We booked online. It's slightly higher than we would normally pay for a local site, £24 a night. But that includes electric hookup and the use of very good facilities on the site, and I have to say, at first glance, it's worth the money, and I'll explain the reason for that once we get walking around the site. And here's the map of Great Britain, or England and Wales anyway, and we this weekend are at that little blue spot there. Just down at the bottom here we have Ipswich. The A12 runs along here up the east coast to Lowestoft, and Norwich is up here. The Norfolk border runs through here, and we're in Suffolk. The Suffolk coastline here, this is the North Sea, and you can see the blue dot where we are there now. Here we are on pitch 73. A good sized pitch. If you were a caravan, I guess you would park the car in front of your caravan, It's a long, thin, hard stand. A little footbath alongside it with a hedgerow. And a nice picnic bench to use. The awning goes onto the grass. And electric hookup and water tap just to the right of the picture there. Very nice pitch. And our outlook from the pitch is not bad either. The caravans across the way are all seasonal pitches, and lovely big blue skies for the moment. Here we are on the pitch. We're just going for a walk down the field with the dogs. Some lovely paths on the site here, as you'll see in just a moment, all nicely marked. And what I like about the site is that it's left natural without too much pruning. There's a roadway down here to the lake, which will go down shortly, and this little pathway here where Sue's walking goes through to the next door meadow where there's more camping. And this is the entrance to the site here. There's an information hut which also has laundry equipment in, as you can see inside, with a book exchange, and notice there's lots of jigsaw puzzles, maps of the local area, and washing and laundry, again information, and local leaflets for various businesses and places to visit around the Suffolk area. This is another field where there's camping, and we've just come through from where it says lake just there. Lovely little walkways with hedges all around, and leads us down to this meadow here, which opens out into quite a big meadow. What's this one called, Sue?
Wheat ear meadow.
Ah, there we go. And another example of a doggy box, but they're everywhere, just to keep the place really nice. As you can see, big skies and a lovely big field, and we're going to walk around it. And I've been off lead, and that's lovely along here. Quite safe. We're a little distance from the road. It's not a very busy road, but there's traffic going through to Westleton. And up the corner here there's a bench, and judging by some of the sunsets they have across this field, that might be a good place to sit in the evening. It's very pretty. We're going to go left this time into another site here, or another field here, where there's camping with tents. It's a while since we've been on a site where they have tents camping, so it's really nice to see. The wind is blowing fairly in the trees. We're on a little bit of a ridge here. What we've noticed is here's a little walkways through the long grass, and there's a little pitch all on its own at the end of the site here called Puck's Corner. There's a little sign there, Puck's Corner. It'd be lovely to be on a pitch here, wouldn't it? all on your own, and you've got your own water tap there. You probably get 2 or 3 tents on that actually, and it is a tent field, this one, but very nice. And up the hill here, through again, little walkway through the long grass up to where the caravans are. What a lovely view they've got from up here across Suffolk countryside. We're still on the site. This is a little access road down to the car park where the cars park for the fishing lake. The vehicles have to stop at a certain point here through the gate, and you can hear the windmill swishing away up there. That's really turning well, generating a bit of power. And I'm going to go through this way here and round to the lake. Dogs on leads on this part. They're allowed to be let off on the 2 meadows, one that we've just been to, and the one that we'll show you in a moment. But they do like the dogs on a lead elsewhere in the park. And we're going to go left. Here is the fishing lake, and it is it is quite a big lake. Looks like there's a few people over here fishing, so we won't disturb them. But got a nice day for it. We notice there's a dedicated disabled fishing swim just here, which is really nice. It's good to see that. Nice level spot for someone. I can hear some waterfowl disappearing in. They all run away when our dogs come towards them. I wonder why that is.
7 babies.
A little family of ducks there. Mainly mallard by the look of it. Have we counted how many babies, Sue?
7.
7 little ducklings. And there's some more little ones apparently round the corner here. Oh, here we are, another little family.
Oh.
All hiding from us.
She's a typical mallard, isn't she?
Yeah.
They're
And
bigger, aren't they?
Mummy is protecting her little clutch there. Another 7 little babies.
Yeah, they're bigger, aren't
A little bit older, those ones.
they?
And Sue's just navigating the big fishing umbrella. Yeah, bulrushes, aren't they?
Yeah, bulrush.
These bulrushes. Not very good at my fauna and flora, but that's what they look like. And then there's some very nice lily pads over in the water, just a little bit further over. Let's see if I can zoom in on them, just beyond where we can touch them, but they look very pretty to me. Out in the water. Sue's found the bench. Some gulls flying overhead.
What's he got?
Yeah, diving in there for something or other.
You see the fish jumping about in the water.
Some more pretty lilies just here. Bobbing about. The wind is making quite a few ripples in the lake this morning. Just watching a black cloud coming our way. Yeah, we've had our dinner now. We went in after the black cloud came and had some dinner, and we just come out for the evening. Back along the back of the site, and this area here has been left to with sort of long grass and wildflowers, for no doubt for butterflies and bees and all sorts. Soon the dogs are just along the back there, but lovely area here, just with little pathways. What do you call this, Sue? What do you call this? Red clover. Oh, it's very pretty. And what are these then? Oh, they look like a daisy, don't they? Like a wild daisy. And normal clover down here. Yeah. Sorry if I'm moving a bit quick. Got to keep up with the leggy bird ahead. Just get told off for that. Come to the other end of the site here now with another one of the facility blocks. I don't normally go inside the facility blocks, not really my thing to do videos of toilets and things, but take my word for it, they are of very high standard, lovely and clean inside, and what you would expect to see in a campsite loo. Here we have the motorhome service point, where you can empty your tanks and waste disposal and recycle. So all the utilities are down this part of the site, plus the entrance to the other doggy field. And there's the sign. And I did say to you, we'll shut the gate behind us. I did say to you that we'd show you the other field. So we'll go and have a look. And this one is Fieldfare Meadow near you.
We are a mile away from the dark sky area in Westleton.
Oh right, okay. Another big field here. This is bigger than the last one by a mile. We've walked around this once already, and it's a huge field. We're over the far side of the field now. Road is just behind those trees. Road into Westleton, and as you can see, it's a huge field, this one. We're sitting here waiting for the sunset on the bench.
We forgot to bring some alcoholic refreshments.
Yes.
Or a drink of any sort.
Yes. We could be some time.
We've seen a deer.
We have.
And a couple of rabbits.
Yes. A few noisy pheasants.
We can hear the sheep.
Sheep in
somewhere.
the distance.
And a pheasant that keeps making me jump. But nothing else at the moment. We're hoping we might see some more wildlife while we sit here. There's the pheasant.
I think there's something eating here.
What are those doves? One of the things I read about? Turtle doves.
Turtle doves?
That's something about turtle doves.
Oh.
I haven't seen any anyway. Wouldn't mind a cup of tea. It's just lovely to be outside in the fresh air, isn't it? Look at the Suffolk countryside.
Yeah.